means you have an anonymous panel of scientists who anonymously read it and judge whether the methodology of the report is legitimate and the conclusions are sustainable. All 928 peer-reviewed studies find that human beings are contributing to global climate change. Not one study to the contrary is peer-reviewed. Not one. So really, you separate it by looking at the methodology and looking at the background of it. And in the end, there is pseudoscience. There's this phony, bought science put out with a slant purposefully to confuse. But there's been such a significant contrary body of evidence. Now we are in our fourth intergovernmental panel on climate change of the United Nations, the fourth report. The most recent report, each report has successively been more adamant and more conclusive about what's happening. And just last week, a group of scientists, some of our top scientists, reconfirmed their alarm about what is happening. So you got to be a Flat Earth Caucus member to not understand what's happening now.
Or James Inhofe.
Flat Earth Caucus leader. I mean, he's the leader of the Flat Earth Caucus. He really is. It's shocking to me that they pretend they go to contrarian science. Stunning. Look, I'm open to science, real science that says anything to the contrary. But we've been at this for 17 years now. Al Gore and I held the first hearings. Al was the leader. He was senior to me. He held the hearings. We took part in them in 1987. We held hearings on climate change. In 1992, we went to Rio as a Senate delegation to formally go to the Earth Summit. Teresa was there. She was a non-governmental delegate. Since then, I've been to the Hague, to Buenos Aires, to the Conference of the Parties meetings, and I went to Kyoto for the negotiations. And so I've listened to and worked with delegates from over 130 nations. The prime ministers, presidents, foreign ministers, economic ministers, trade ministers, environment ministers of all of these 130 countries. You're talking about thousands of people have all accepted the science and are taking steps. Only the United States of America is not, except for what the private sector is now doing. Corporate leaders are stepping up and are doing an amazing job of filling a vacuum, literally, in the absence of government leadership.